Think fast. Speak better. Every day, many English learners feel slow when they try to speak because their ideas stop moving and their confidence disappears when they want to say even simple words in a real conversation, and this slow moment makes them think they are not good enough even if they actually know many things already. They know many vocabulary words, they study grammar, and they practice reading, but their mouth becomes heavy and their mind becomes empty when the moment to speak finally arrives in front of another person who waits for their answer with patience. This long text teaches you to think faster and speak better using calm, simple, daily habits that slowly train your brain to respond in English without fear or hesitation, giving you confidence step by step. Thinking fast does not mean speaking fast. It means your ideas move smoothly inside your mind without getting blocked by fear, stress, or the pressure to be perfect every time you open your mouth during a conversation. Your goal is not to say long sentences or sound like a native speaker, but simply to express your thoughts clearly, calmly, and confidently even if you only use very basic beginner vocabulary that feels easy and natural for you. When your brain becomes comfortable with simple ideas, it becomes much easier to build bigger sentences later, and step by step you start speaking naturally without thinking too much before each word. When you wake up in the morning, your mind is fresh, quiet, and open, which makes it the perfect moment to practice thinking in English for a few minutes without stress, without pressure, and without forcing yourself to follow difficult grammar rules. You can simply describe your morning in very easy sentences like I wake up now, I feel calm today, or I will learn something new, because these small phrases quickly activate your English thinking and make you feel stronger. This morning practice helps your brain understand that English is not something scary but something simple and friendly that you can use every day without fear, confusion, or nervous hesitation. Overthinking is the biggest enemy of fast speaking because your brain tries to find perfect grammar, perfect vocabulary, and perfect pronunciation, which creates pressure and makes you freeze before you speak even a single sentence. Instead of thinking in long complicated structures, focus on simple ideas like I like this, I want that, or I am going there, because simple sentences allow your brain to move faster and more confidently without feeling stuck. When you reduce pressure and accept that mistakes are normal, your ideas can move quickly, and your mouth can speak more easily, even if your English level is still basic or intermediate. Mistakes are not a sign of failure but a sign of progress, because every mistake teaches your brain something new and trains your memory to choose better words next time without needing to think slowly or stress too much. Many beginners feel embarrassed when they make mistakes, but embarrassment only slows your progress and makes your confidence weaker, which is why accepting mistakes is the strongest step you can take on your learning journey. When you allow yourself to speak freely without fear, your brain becomes more relaxed, and relaxed thinking always leads to faster speaking and clearer communication that feels natural and comfortable. When you continue learning to think fast and speak better, the most important thing is to keep your mind moving softly like water that never stops flowing, because when your ideas move gently they do not create pressure or fear, and this helps you grow. When you feel your mind slowing down, you can help it by describing the things around you in easy English, because describing real objects keeps your thinking active without forcing your brain to search for difficult words that make you nervous. When you continue this habit every day, your brain becomes stronger and more confident, and this confidence gives you the power to speak faster because your mind learns to trust itself and express ideas without stopping. When you practice English during small moments of your day, your brain gets used to switching languages easily, and this quick switching helps you speak faster because your mind becomes flexible and ready to react when someone talks to you unexpectedly. When you speak to yourself in easy sentences, you train your brain to think directly in English, and this direct thinking removes the barrier of translation that slows many learners and makes them feel confused in conversation. When you stop translating and start thinking naturally, you remove one big obstacle, and this helps your brain send ideas to your mouth faster, which is exactly what you need to speak clearly and confidently with anyone. When you listen to English, even if you do not understand everything, your brain still learns the rhythm of the language, and this rhythm teaches your mouth how to move smoothly and naturally during conversation. When you repeat phrases you hear, your mouth remembers them like small patterns, and these patterns help you speak faster because they come automatically, without long thinking or heavy hesitation that slows your speech. When you collect many simple patterns, they become the building blocks of your English, and these blocks help you express your ideas clearly, even when your vocabulary is still simple or limited. When your confidence becomes stronger, your speaking becomes faster because you are no longer afraid of making mistakes, and when you remove this fear, your brain feels lighter and can move faster from idea to idea with ease. When you speak without fear, people understand you better because confidence makes your voice clearer, your sentences smoother, and your communication more natural even if you are still a beginner. When you understand that communication is more important than perfection, you free yourself from pressure, and this freedom helps you speak better because a relaxed mind always works faster than a stressed one. When you practice every day, your brain starts to recognize English as something familiar, and this familiarity makes thinking faster because your mind no longer needs extra energy to understand the language structure. When English becomes familiar, you can speak with more flow, and this flow helps you improve your conversation skills because you can follow ideas without pausing too much to think of every word. When your flow becomes natural, you start to feel proud of your progress, and this pride motivates you to keep learning, practicing, and speaking with stronger confidence every